guys, we are with Steph Cordial. Steph is an all-around athlete. She's a certified strength and conditioning coach. She's an ambassador for Vuori. She's a fitness instructor at Barry's. And once upon a time, she was a professional basketball player playing overseas in Europe. Oh my goodness, quite the resume, Steph. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much. It sounds exhausting, doesn't it?
But well, so inspiring too. Tell me, how do you go from a pro basketball player to essentially becoming a competitive runner?
Sure. I grew up here in Manhattan Beach playing basketball my entire life, high school, college basketball, and then took my love for it overseas and played 2 years professionally. And when I came back to the U.S., I had a giant void in my heart and competitive nature to fill. So I found endurance running and the crazy sport that is marathoning, 26.2.
Don't forget the point two. We are talking about a marathon. So we're talking about running marathons with Steph because the LA Marathon is coming up on Sunday. And Steph, you know, I'm curious, how many marathons have you run and what's your time? Wait till you hear this.
I've run 4 so far.
Okay, and the times, wait till you hear this.
So my first marathon ever typically is called the I don't know what the heck I'm doing marathon to most people. That was LA 2019 and I ran a 3:21.
Wow.
Then New York in 2022, 3:09. Boston in 2024. 2:51, and then Chicago most recently in October 2024 was 2:46.
Wow, oh my goodness, that is incredible. So what drives you to want to run 26.2 miles?
Melissa, I've been an athlete my entire life, and there's always been this internal drive of and curiosity, frankly, to just see what could happen if I tried a little harder, if I trained smarter, if I became fitter and fitter, and leaned on my community more and more.
So, you know, if you're running the LA Marathon this coming Sunday, what do we do to get started if we want to run?
Sure. Well, I'll start with saying I am still very much a student of the sport. I'm learning every day about endurance training, but it begins with base training and a base level of fitness. If your basic cardio is not at a certain level, you cannot build from that foundation. So focus on your slower runs, get to a point or a mileage that feels comfortable for you. Make sure that you're eating well, sleeping enough, have the right equipment. That means shoes, gels to fuel with, electrolytes to hydrate with, and someone who's going to massage your feet when you get back home when you're really sore.
And you mentioned, like, when you run the marathon, you've just got to embrace what's coming your way, right? It's not pretty.
Oh yeah. We seem to have this shared interest in pain and pushing it to that level, no matter how much pain you're in.
That means you are addicted to that run, and it's the feeling of what you've received afterwards from running.
Absolutely.
I'm going to do a bit of a humble brag on Steph. Her times are incredible. She's a beast out there when she's running. 2:46? Are you kidding me? That's great. What's on the horizon for you coming up?
Melissa, I'm so excited to race all of the world major marathons. Eventually, I'd love to do them all under 3 hours. And a delusional North Star of a goal for me in the next couple years would be to hit the women's OTQ, the Olympic trials time, which is 2:37. So I am a massive chunk of time off at the moment. But don't let your dreams be dreams.
Yeah. Is it true what they say about, like, carb loading and eating spaghetti right before a big race? Do you really do that?
It's actually true. I thought this was a fool's tale as well, but you do want to carb load, not all at once, but consistently 2 days before a big race. You want to have all those glycogen stores topped up so that you have enough energy to last 26.2.
Wow. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great tips.
Pasta's great.
We like pasta.